Russia shoots down multiple UAVs near Moscow ahead of May 9th Victory Day parade.
Just days before the Victory Day parade at Red Square, Russia announced it had shot down 26 unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, including 4 that flew near the capital, Moscow. On May 5th, Russian air defense forces successfully intercepted 4 UAVs as they approached Moscow, an incident occurring just days ahead of a major military parade expected to be attended by numerous international leaders to mark Victory Day, May 9th, at Red Square, according to Reuters. The information was shared by Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin on Telegram, stating that the incident occurred in the Podolsk area, south of the capital. Air defense forces repelled an attack by 4 UAVs heading toward Moscow, he wrote. Sobyanin confirmed that there were no casualties or damage reported from falling UAV debris. Emergency rescue and technical teams quickly arrived at the scene to handle the situation. In a statement issued the same day, Russia's Ministry of Defense reported that a total of 26 UAVs launched by Ukraine toward Russian territory were shot down overnight. In addition to the 4 intercepted near Moscow, 17 UAVs were destroyed over Bryansk province and 5 others in Kaluga province. The governors of Kaluga and Bryansk, 2 regions bordering Ukraine and adjacent to Moscow's outskirts, both confirmed on social media that there were no reports of casualties or significant damage. Russia is currently making final preparations for the large-scale Victory Day parade on May 9th, with a highlight being President Vladimir Putin's speech at Red Square. The event is expected to be attended by several international leaders, including General Secretary To Lam, Chinese President Xi Jinping, and Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Although the conflict in Ukraine has dragged on for more than 2 years, the capital city of Moscow has largely maintained a sense of normalcy. However, drone attacks, despite not causing serious damage so far, are increasingly making residents of the capital feel the intensifying heat of the war. This is not the first time Moscow has been targeted by UAV attacks. In March, Russia's Ministry of Defense reported that as many as 337 UAVs were intercepted during a large-scale nationwide assault, with 91 of them shot down in the Moscow region alone.
Trump breaks silence on Putin's Ukraine ceasefire plan. 3 days of truce?
US President Donald Trump stated that Russian President Vladimir Putin's proposal for a 3-day ceasefire is an important step toward a peaceful resolution in Ukraine, despite skepticism from Ukraine. Speaking at the White House on May 5th, Trump said, "As you know, President Putin has announced a 3-day ceasefire. It may not sound like much, but it's actually quite significant, considering where we started," according to the Kyiv Independent. Earlier, Putin had announced a humanitarian ceasefire from May 8th to the end of May 10th, coinciding with Victory Day commemorations. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky immediately rejected Putin's statement, calling it a performance rather than a serious attempt to achieve peace. Zelensky proposed a comprehensive 30-day ceasefire, which has yet to be accepted by the Russian side. In his latest statement, Trump expressed optimism about the possibility of a peace agreement in the near future. "I think we're in a good position to settle this. They want to resolve it. Ukraine wants to resolve it. If I weren't president, no one would get anything done," he told reporters. Earlier, Trump revealed that negotiations over the Ukraine conflict had been very positive in recent days, offering new hope for a long-term peace process. "Sometimes I almost feel like giving up, and then positive things happen. I think we have a very good chance to make it work," Trump said. "I believe we are closer to one side and maybe not as close to the other," he added, without specifying which side the US had made better progress with. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov stated on May 5th that a meeting between Putin and Trump is now very likely to take place this month, although no specific schedule has been set.